everybody? This is David. Welcome back to the channel. As always, remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I really appreciate it. Helps the channel grow. Hey, Happy New Year. We are in a new year. It is 2025. I hope you guys, you know, accomplish all your goals. I wish you, much peace, love, wealth building in this new year. And so, let's get off to the start. Let's stay on the right track. Let's be consistent on what we're going to do for 2025. But before we jump into 2025, let's do a little quick recap of 2024, right? And in this video, I want to touch on the dividend income recap of 2024. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research. Always do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. But for this video, we're going to do a quick recap of December 2024, and then we're just going to look at our overall income that we received from dividend income. This is passive income that you don't have to do nothing for, right? We receive income just from owning positions in the stock market. One of the reasons that you should be invested in the stock market. And like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. My portfolios are my portfolios, right? And, I invest in what I feel is best for me at this particular time or at that particular time. So don't look at it as a yay or nay for what you should do for your portfolio and for what, your values and beliefs are. So always keep it in mind. But without further ado, let's jump right into our dividend portfolio or income recap just to see where we stand. First, how we did in December of 2024, and then how we did overall for the new year, and then what we'll talk about what my goals are in dividend income for 2025. So let's jump right into it here. And let's see. All right. Here we go. Let's start at the top. December, we received $17.39 from AMDY, which was significantly lower. And not surprised when you see the movement of AMD recently. AMZY, we received $157.42, slightly down from November. AVGO, Broadcom, we received 34 cents. BITO paid twice in December, so it must have been a special dividend. We received $14.23. That was a $6.17 payment and an $8.06 payment. CONY, we received $219.27, down from $309 we received last month. We've seen Bitcoin go down, so of course Coinbase went down, so that's why you see a drop in price in CONY. No problem. That comes, that's how I go. DGRO, we received 61 cents. Divo, $6.55. FDVV received 85 cents. FEPI, FEPI, we received $51.41. And let's just look at how this has been going from 46 to 47, went down to 46.13, 46.81, 48.51, 49.09, then we up to 51.05, and now we at 51.47. This dividend, of course, gets reinvested every month. Now we're getting a little bit over a share each month with the reinvestment. That's what I want to see. Anytime I can get at least a share when the dividend hits and gets reinvested, that's great for me, especially when it's a monthly payer. Google, we received $23.53. GOOY, another yield max for Google, and this month we received $93.93. So because I believe we had 5 weeks in December, GOOY paid twice this month. So we received a payment of $28.75. Then we turned around and received a payment of $65.18. All funds were reinvested back in the GOOY, and we picked up quite a few shares this month. Next, we have GPIQ received 41 cents. GPIX, we received 22 cents. These are newer positions that I've had the last few months that we're going to, build over time. So you see the 9 cent, 29 cent, 41 cent. That's what we like to see. These are monthly payers: 11 cent, 13 cent, and 22 cent. JetQ, we received $72.96. Maine, this is a month we had you see every quarter they do a special payment. So we had a special payment this month, which means we got paid twice, $4.30, and then $5.31 for a total of $9.61. Next up was Meta, $3.85. MSTY, no, I'm sorry, Microsoft. Microsoft, we received $15.68, which is up from the last quarterly payment of $14.10. MSTY, we did increase our shares in MSTY. So we are now sitting at $82.17 of the monthly. That was the payment for December, which is great. That's NVIDIA. We received 10 cents. NVDY, we received $60.67, which is an increase from $50.18. PFFA, one of my favorite ETFs, we received $23.22. And you see, this is the monthly pair, and this has increased every single month. And we are receiving now a share with each dividend reinvestment, right? So every month we get a share off of dividend reinvestment. It gets reinvested back into the position, and the position just keeps growing, and the payment just keeps growing. So that's great. PWB, we received $1.61. QDTE, this is our weekly payer. We've been having some great payouts in QDTE. For the month of December, we received a total of $50.04. This pays every single week, and this is along with a couple of other weekly payers, is something that we're definitely going to be focused on for 2025. Nothing like getting paid every week. I'm sorry, nothing you can tell me bad about that. I know people don't like the high yield dividends, but from what I've seen from QDTE and RDTE, and what's the newer one? Hold on, QDTE. I don't think I have. I think it's XDT. I don't have the XDT. I don't think. No, I don't. But these weekly payers are proven to be pretty solid so far. So QQQQ, we received $1.50. QQQM, we received $1.23. What is this here? QQQI, we received $1.19. And before I go on, I also want to reiterate that this dividend income is a combination of me and my son's dividend income combined. So most of these positions I own, but also there's positions that my son owns as well, and there's quite a few positions that we both own. So keep that in mind as well. What we have here, RDT, which I just mentioned, is a weekly payer, one that we are building our position slowly each week. So for December, we received $2.01. SCHD, $32.59. SCHG, one of my favorite ETFs, but it's not a high-paying dividend one, but we received 44 cents in December. SMH, that was kind of a surprise to receive a dividend. So maybe they're paying a dividend now, but we did receive $7.19 in dividend income. I was not expecting that at all. As you see, we have not received a dividend payment previously. So I don't know if that was a yearly payment, or I'm not quite sure. I have to look more into it. SPLG, which is a newer position for me because I sold a lot of my VOO to purchase some Apple shares, which I mentioned in my previous video when I reached 100 shares of Apple. But I did start a position into SPLG, which also tracks to S&P 500, and we received a dividend of $4.55. So we're going to be growing that position, definitely. SPYI, I'm sorry, SPYG, we received 24 cents. SPYI, we received $1.74. It's a monthly pair, been growing every month. SWPPX, we received 61 cents. VOO, like I just said, I sold a majority of my position. My son still owns it though. We received 73 cents. VTI, we've been growing our VTI position in my Robinhood portfolio. We received a dividend of $3.92, which is an increase from $2.08, $2.69, $3.11. Now we at $3.92, and we're focusing on our VTI right now. So you're going to see that dividend grow each quarter. VUG, we received 11 cents. VYM, we received 57 cents. WM, we received $1.71. XLK, we received 19 cents. YMAG, which is also now a weekly payer, we received $13.70 for the month. And YMAX, which we just started position in December, also a weekly payer, we received $4.86, which brings our grand total for the month to $985.21, my highest paying dividend month to date. That was a great way to close out December. I was shooting for that $1,000 for the first time, but we fell just short, about $14 short. But man, that was a great month to have $985 in dividend income for the month. So I was really excited about that. Year to date, that brings our total to $8,262.76, which is well past our goal of $8,000. So as you see here, I have negative 262.76 because that was how much we needed to reach our goal of 8,000, and we surpassed it. So by our total dividend income for 2024 was $8,262.76. And as you see, started from January. In January, we started with $467 to basically double that by the end of the year to $985.21. That just shows you the power of dividend income, reinvesting your dividends, and just letting the market do what it do. So this was a great year. I was not expecting it to be receiving close to $1,000 by this time, back in January. But as the year kept progressing, I was like, man, you're seeing the progress, you're seeing your shares build up with the reinvestment. And it's like, man, I don't know. You start, you go to 568, you see 682 back in April. And I'm thinking like, it may be a possibility, right? So you see 775, 726, 710, then we dipped 544, 676, 701. Then in November, we went crazy, right? $943. And then we surpassed it in December with $985. So that just shows you how this dividend income can work for you. And of course, we made some adjustments as the year went on. We didn't just sit back and do anything. We also contributed to some of these positions. We may have got out some positions and started some new positions, and that's all part of the process of investing. So for the year, we averaged $688.56 a month in dividend income. So ask yourself, what could you do with an extra $688 in your account? I can do a lot with it. Right now, most of it, I'm reinvesting back into these positions, but we expect this to keep growing. Every month's not going to be $900, of course, but as we keep getting this dividend income, we keep reinvesting, keep gaining more shares, I do expect it to grow in 2025. So I don't expect to see any more $467 months, right? So that's just lets you know how far we've come. So, but yeah, we hit our 8K goal. We didn't quite hit the $1,000 month dividend income, but I know that's going to come sometime in 2025. So this was a great recap of 2024. But for 2025, I think what I want to do, what some goals I have, I want to increase the 8,000 monthly income to 12,000. So I want to push myself in 2025 to have a annual dividend income total amount of $12,000 in passive dividend income for the year. So that's a goal of mine, 12,000 for 2025. We want to average at least $1,000 a month by the time the year December 2025. We want to be averaging at least $1,000 a month in dividend income. And if we can do that over 12 months, we can hit our 12K goal for the annual dividend income. So we may not start off January, February, March with $1,000, but as we continue to reinvest, hopefully, I don't know the direction of the market with the new administration, so that remains to be seen. But hopefully, we can continue upward trend in the market. But that's we shall see. And even if we don't, even with the dividend, still receiving dividends, we can still increase our shares and set ourselves up in the long run in the event that the market has a pullback in 2025. So we just there's different ways to skin a cat, and sometimes you just have to be a little bit more patient. But we'll see what 2025 brings us. But yeah, that's it, man. That's it. I wanted to touch bases with you guys and just let you know what we did in December 2024 and how overall income was from dividends for the year of 2024. And I think we had a great year. I think this is the start of something very, very special. And I've been able to share this journey with you guys from beginning. Well, not well. I have. If you go back some years, but January 2024 to December 2024, just to share with you guys the dividend income journey. So, and it's not going to stop anytime soon. I'm always saying we just getting started, and we're seeing what can be done in this process. And trust me, it's people that's making $3, $4, $5, $6,000 a month in dividend income. So it can be done for sure. And stick with me for a little while, and you're going to start seeing these numbers really, really grow every month, as you see it did in 2024. So, but anyway, that's it, man. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Leave me some feedback in the chat. I really appreciate it. But yeah, this is the recap 2024 dividend income. Let me know how much you receive in dividends in December. Do you have any dividend income goal for 2025? What's your highest paying dividend position right now? So just leave me that feedback in the chat. I really appreciate it. Appreciate you guys for watching, and I will talk to you later.